computer. Okay, hi everyone. Just to let you know, this particular Zoom is about the Christmas arrangement if you're being hosted. So if you come in or watch this video because you have applied to go to the camp, can you please go to the next video, or can you just come back at 2:45 UK time? What we would do is, oh, there you go. Yep, Fidel's mom is here. I can see her. So, okay. So what I would do is I would pass the whole session to Gwyn, our lovely Gwyn, Mr. Phillips, and he will tell you all about the Christmas hosting. Thank you, Gwyn. Thank you. I'm going to switch off my video. Right. Thank you.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. I don't know how many of you are there, but it doesn't matter. We've prepared this presentation to give you Christmas is like in the UK, and particularly for the students that are staying with host families. So this is a presentation. I'm the host family coordinator and safeguarding lead. With my wife, we've hosted many students over a period of about 8 or 9 years. And that includes over Christmas on one occasion. So here's a Christmas tree, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, but let's move on. So I think it's important to realize in the UK that Christmas is a time for family and friends to gather and exchange gifts. So to give you an example, my 2 children, their partners, and my sister and brother-in-law are going to be with us this Christmas. It is the major celebration of the year for people in the UK. Christmas Day is celebrated by a special meal. It tends to be roast turkey and sometimes Christmas pudding are favorite choices, but a lot of care and attention goes into the preparation of this, and it's quite a lengthy process. So it's really important that if you're sitting down for a Christmas lunch or dinner, that you show your appreciation for it. And it's quite often that everyone that's attending will dress specially for the occasion. So you need to ask your host what to expect. So you need to have some smart clothes with you if they're required. It's also a special time for activities, and these include traditionally board games, and there's literally hundreds of board games that can be played at home, and Christmas is a period when that tends to happen. So do join in, that is important. Boxing Day is the second Christmas Day, December the 26th, and after a day in with lots of eating and drinking, then many families will go on a Boxing Day walk to clear out the systems to get some fresh air. So again, it's my observation of the students that stay with us is that they don't tend to go out and walk, but I would recommend that if there's a Boxing Day walk arranged, that you do that. Christmas is also a time for concerts and pantomimes, and I know that at least one of the students is going to a family that's organized a Christmas show. Obviously there's extra costs involved in that. You need to talk to your hosts and they'll talk to you if they've made those arrangements. Very important that you get into the Christmas spirit and take part in whatever is organized. It's quite different from exeats where you're only there for a short time and you're just basically recovering and resting. Over the Christmas period, there's going to be lots of things going on, and it really isn't good enough just to keep yourself in your room, but I'll come on and say a bit more about that later. So here's some suggestions on how you can help your hosts. You can offer to help with the preparations. You might want to help prepare vegetables even, lay the table, and certainly clear up after the meal. On Christmas Day and Boxing Day, there'll be a lot of clearing up. So any help that you can provide will be really gratefully received. Importantly, you talk to your hosts and their guests at meals. You really should not be sitting there quietly. And if you don't talk to your hosts, it will be considered rude. So that's a definite no-no. So do make sure that you engage with your hosts and their guests. Also, let them know what that you like the food. Hopefully you will like it. It'll be very special, particularly over the Christmas days, and the activities they'll arrange. So just give them some feedback, and that really is quite important, having that interaction with the host families. Now, Christmas gifts, I've already been asked about this. It's almost certain that your host will get Christmas gifts for you. So you may well feel that you want to get small gifts for them. If you get gifts, you should make sure you thank them. That's really very important. So the sort of gifts you could get might be a bunch of seasonal flowers, which is showing on the left, top left of the display, or a Christmas potted plant. Those are very traditional ones there. The normal do's and don'ts especially apply at Christmas. And if you saw my earlier presentation on staying with hosts, then you'll be familiar with these, but I've added some extra ones. So the do's, the things that you should try to do. Be polite and friendly. Saying please and thank you is important when your family provides something for you. And you should certainly say thank you at the end of your stay. And it's very easy to forget that, so do try and remember. Do get involved with the family activities. You'll enjoy your stay much more if you do take part in the board games and various other things. Very important, you're going to be there for a few weeks, so keep your room and the bathroom clean and tidy. Your host family will tell you their house rules. Many of you will have stayed with them before. There's a few that are going to host families for the first time, but having looked at the list, most of you are staying with hosts that you've stayed with before, so you should know what the host family rules are. Do keep in touch with your family before you visit them, and obviously during and afterwards. Give them some feedback. Perhaps send them an email to say how much you enjoyed your stay. Now we come to the don'ts. Fairly obvious things. Don't stay in your room all the time. Okay, over an exit when you're tired and resting, that's probably the sort of normal thing to do. But over a 2 or 3 week stay, you should not stay in your room all the time. Don't be late getting up for meals. Your host will tell you the timings, and they'll also tell you if there's any flexibility. So try and keep to the times. Definitely don't be noisy late at night. Again, house rules will tell you what time. Obviously on Christmas Eve, that's the day before Christmas Day, Christmas Day itself and Boxing Day, you're likely to be up later than normal. So those are our exceptions. Don't take a bath or shower for too long or at unreasonable times. So really after 11 o'clock, you should not be taking a bath or shower. Don't spend all your time gaming online. I know it's very tempting to do that, and lots of you enjoy that, but don't spend too much time on that. And don't watch inappropriate material from the internet. Okay, that concludes my presentation. I do hope that you have a great stay with your hosts, and everyone at Elite wishes you a happy Christmas, exciting New Year, and a really good time with your hosts. Thanks for now.
Okay, thank you, Gwyn. Please don't go away at the moment. What I would do is, if there is anyone got any questions, please send to your coordinator. You are more than welcome to use your WhatsApp group. And if anyone was thinking about questions and you can't think of any, you are welcome to email us directly about any questions. I think that's mainly it. And I'll just give a few moments to see if we do have any questions. Gwyn, sorry, I might have missed it, but did you mention about they will only get one meal on Christmas Day?
No, they may not get one meal on Christmas Day. It depends on the time when the Christmas meal is. Sometimes it's lunch. Sometimes, and certainly in my family, it's in the late afternoon. So we tend to have a Christmas breakfast and then the main meal, which is the Christmas dinner.
I see. Yeah, because in my side of family, I usually go to my stepdad in Somerset. So they usually have a Christmas meal at 2 p.m. ish, but that's probably the only meal for us, really. Yes.
It will vary.
You were very good. In terms of maybe like I think some parents ask about Christmas present. And what would be your suggestion again? Like you did mention about flowers, but do you have any budget in mind?
What, a budget?
Yeah, a reasonable budget.
Well, if you're going to get a bunch of flowers, probably over Christmas, that's going to be 15-20 pounds.
Okay.
A potted plant, about 10 pounds. Chocolates could be under 10 pounds. That's just to give you an idea. But it doesn't have to be those things. If you know your host and you know what they like, then you can get something that's much more personal.
I see. Okie dokie. I think so far we haven't got any questions. I might just end this Zoom. We want to do this Zoom mainly is just to present you with all the rules and anything you want to know. And so it is shorter than usual. And so I would say I'm going to end this Zoom very soon now, I would say. And thank you very much for everyone that's joined. The Zoom will be uploaded very shortly. And everyone will get a recording of this, and all the students will also be sent a link of this Zoom. And I will also create a website where you can watch the Zoom and also have all the presentation slide for today as well. So I think that's really it. Thank you very much. Yeah, okay. So far, so good.
All right. Christmas.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you very much. See you then. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.